Jesus.
Right. Bro, you a genius. I ain't gonna lie. This is like, bro, you was a genius. I swear. You're gonna go down like Elijah Muhammad or Malcolm X with this one. You finna go down in history with this one. I swear to God, bro.
Well, I'm their child. You know, we all their children.
Yeah, but bro, you know, you your own, you different, bro. I mean, to think of that. I mean, bro, this is genius. Like, I don't just say stuff just to be saying it. Like, I swear to God, bro, you are really on something to come up with this. I don't know how you came up with this.
It's not going. Just keep it going.
We didn't have a choice. We was already doing for ourselves. Even with all the oppression, we were accomplishing things far greater than the black and blacks have done. They've done very little, except bring you the teaching, the belief, because that's all teachings is. I believe. We don't need to believe no more. We need to know.
Hey, Angel Snuff 7. What's going on? Oh man, y'all go over there and subscribe to our brother Angel Snuff 7. Me and you need to do a live about anti-natalism. Angel Snuff 7 is a true hero, y'all. Y'all need to go read his book. Y'all need to go subscribe to his channel. This man has overcome some stuff that I don't think the average individual could overcome and fight their way out of. You're a true warrior. I got a lot of respect for you. I know you done been through a lot of stuff on YouTube, but these people could not walk in your shoes and come out. They couldn't. Angel Snuff 7, y'all. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. I'm telling y'all, this man is like a real warrior. Like, he's a fighter. The real kind. Not the one that just be talking and running their mouth. The one that really fights and keeps going and going and going. Even when even when the chips are down. You got people that get up, dust themselves off, and keep going. That's what Angel Snuff 7 does.
It's not going. Just keep it going.
This is election day. And I'm not here this morning to advise you to vote Democratic or Republican. I'm just here to bring us the reality of the situation. I myself am an opportunist. I am not loyal to nobody. I'm not loyal to a gas station. There are some of you, I only go get my gas from so-and-so. I only go to this such and such restaurant. You become loyal. I'm loyal to those who can benefit me. I like a certain gas station, but if another gas station is cheaper and give better service, I'm gone. I'm not loyal to nobody. I'm not loyal to that gas station. You should not be loyal to the Democratic or the Republican Party or anybody unless they benefit you. If somebody else show you that they can give you something better, that's where you need to go. But we have become loyalists. But that's because we have a religious mindset. Because we get all our our vigor and faith to God, and God give you nothing. So you used to being loyal and getting nothing. You love nothing. You just like to feel good. You just want to be part of something. Because the Democratic Party has given you nothing. Let's talk about the Democratic Party. The reality of it. The history of the Democratic Party. There are many of you who are obsessed with history. And we talk about Kemetic history. We talk about African history. Oh, we love history. And then we put on these fancy clothes and we want to show off how you're a history fanatic. And we want to be experts on Malcolm X. We want to be experts on Elijah Muhammad, experts on Dr. King. I know my history. We want to know. We experts on the welfare system. History. Oh, we love history. But you have no concern in the history that you are writing for yourself. What is history going to say about us? Because every day that we live, yesterday was history. What is history? How is history going to record us? We have not accomplished. This generation that comes after Dr. King, after the Civil Rights Movement, you and I have created, we have added nothing to the struggle. So what have we have benefited from those who have sacrificed, suffered, and they died. So you can do what? Get us free, because it's said that it's impossible. Chances are we'll never be equal in this country. But what have we done? Some of us have achieved certain things in sports and business and blah, blah, blah. But look at us as a people. What do? What have we done in the last 50 years? A bunch of debates. We go to debates. We still march. We live off the blood, sweat, and tears of Dr. King and those in the Civil Rights Movement. That's what we have been doing. We are profane people. We are a murderous people. Abusers of ourselves. We have no shame, no integrity. Porn addicts, drug users, drunks. We don't know our gender no more. Am I male? Am I female? I don't know. Let me flip a coin. Children are allowed to say whether I'm male or female. Where are they getting all this from? We praise seekers. We come on YouTube looking for praise. Personality worshipers. We play basketball. We play football. We play golf. We don't care anything about true education. We don't care nothing about being logical or reasoning. We love illiteracy. In our history, this generation is the laziest. This generation is the most cowardly, the most weak ever produced. But at the same time, we could be the greatest ever produced. We dropped the ball because we thought we made it when they gave us these scraps off the table, when Lyndon B. Johnson and Kennedy and whoever gave us these scraps, I finally got my piece of somebody else's pie. And you're satisfied with their crumbs. Because as a slave, you don't understand what you can able to attain and your true potential if you acted like a free man and a true free man and woman. You don't understand. You still have a slave mentality. And you want to try to be like your massa. Keep up with the Joneses, keeping up with the massa. That's the only thing on your mind. And you'll never, in this position, you'll never be like them. Never. You'll only be their servant, their slave, and inferior. You'll never be their equal. To continue in how you're operating right now. Never. And so now there's a push. Feel good rhetoric. There's a push to encourage black people to support the Democratic Party simply because a woman of color is a candidate. You really don't know who she is. And the reality is, the president is a figurehead, but it is the Congress and the courts that really run the nation. The president is the one that catch all the heat when things go wrong. The president has nothing to do with the economy. The only thing lawmakers and the government can do is they can make certain moves to make it easier for business, but they do not control the economy. Well, under the so-and-so administration, they don't have nothing to do with you and your business. They will take credit for it. They have nothing to do with it. That's why they cannot stop it from going bad, because they don't control nothing anyway. But this is what we're taught. This is what we're made to believe. I am not here to encourage you to vote Republican, but I want to let us understand the reality of what we're dealing with and what we face. Because this is history that some of us may not know, or this is some history that some of us want to ignore, because we want to keep other people on your slave plantation. The Republican Party was created. Now look, the Republican Party was created. Its purpose was to abolish slavery. I really don't know. To my research, that's what, I wasn't born in slavery. I don't know. This is according to my research. I could be wrong. I don't know. I wasn't there. I could tell you about what I know in my lifetime. But according to my research documentation, the Republican Party, that was their primary purpose, was created to abolish, become an opponent against slavery. Which is good for black people, right? That's good for the slave, right? Took a long time, had a big war, but the job got done. The slaves came off the plantation, right? Okay. But we don't want to talk about that when it comes to the Republican Party. Abraham Lincoln freed the slave. It was more, the Civil War was more about slavery. It was other things. But as a consequence, because of what Republican Party was doing, the consequence or the result was the setting loose, not freedom. There's a difference between freedom and setting somebody loose. When you give somebody freedom, like when you catch an eagle and you heal the eagle's wings, and you get that eagle, you rehabilitate that eagle so they can go back and live in the wild, and they are not dependent upon you. They become free. They can stay around you if they want to, or they can leave. They are free. They're able to take care of themselves. However, when it came to our ancestors, they set us loose. They did not set us free. And then they told us, lift yourself up by your bootstraps, which we did not have. We just came off a slave plantation. What bootstraps you talking about, sir? They did not give us 40 acres and a mule. They gave us a swift kick in the ass. And that's what some of us do with our animals when we get sick of them. Throw them in the river, throw them in a ditch. I don't know where you're going, but you got to get the hell out of here. And that's what we do. That's what we do. That's what they done to us, like an animal. Just kicked us. If you make it, you make it. You don't, you don't. I don't give a damn. Lift yourself up on the bootstraps that you don't have. Now, that's what was done to us. So now, what is the reality of the Democratic Party? Now, after winning his term, President Ulysses S. Grant, who was a general in the Civil War, won the presidency. I believe he was the president after Abraham Lincoln, or came after Abraham Lincoln, somewhere in there. Y'all the history buffs. Y'all the history buffs, so you can get it straight. It ain't that serious to me, as long as I get it right. So we have, during the last term of General Ulysses S. Grant, they were going through Indian wars. They was fighting Native American people. Also, they were suffering the aftermath of the Great Depression, I believe, of 1876 or something like that. So Ulysses S. Grant, they was dealing with the Depression of 1876. Many of the railroads folded because they overdone it. It was too many railroad companies trying to build and go out to the west. And they failed. And it caused a kickback. So you had the Depression, you had Native American wars, conflicts that was going on, and the United States was in the period of what
Just keep it going.
Hope you'll climb aboard next week on these same stations, and you can bet your last money it's all gonna be a stone gas, honey. Always in parting, we're gonna wish you love, peace, and soul.